We have breaking news. An armed man wearing body armor was just arrested after attempting to enter the parking garage of the Edward R. Roybal Federal Building in downtown Los Angeles. Eyewitness News reporter Jory Rand has the very latest. He has arrived at the scene. Investigators are saying that man had a large cache of weapons. Jory.
And the really scary part is we're now hearing that man had body armor on at the time. That truck is still at the loading docks here at the Roybal Federal Building. You can see that police car pulling out of the way. It's a Federal Protective Service car, and the tow truck is pulling into this lot. They're going to remove this vehicle here as it tried to pull in earlier today. And one of the security guards at the gate noticed a firearm in the car, visible, which in and of itself wouldn't necessarily be a problem, but pulling into a federal building is. It alerted that security guard, who searched the rest of the vehicle, found what is being described as a cache of weapons, both knives and guns. And again, that man was wearing body armor. We have Air 7 overhead right now to take a better look at this scene as that tow truck backs into place to pull this truck, which has remained in place since it first pulled in here, and security pulled that person out, who we are told is now in custody. Still trying to figure out what exactly this was, whether this happened to be some kind of misunderstanding or whether this was a planned attack on the federal building as this truck pulled in. We are told that Federal Protective Services, that is a division of the Department of Homeland Security, is now taking the lead on this investigation. The ATF will assist as they trace where those guns came from and what kind of weapons they are, whether they're legal and or whether they are not. We have a statement that was put out from the Department of Homeland Security that basically says Federal Protective Services inspectors apprehended the armed person attempting to enter the parking garage here at the Roybal Federal Building. The individual was stopped by protective security officers, that's who they contract out security out to, who noticed the gun inside the vehicle. That vehicle was then found to contain multiple loaded firearms and knives. The individual, it says, was wearing body armor at the time. The incident is now under investigation by FBS. LAPD and FBI are on scene assisting in this investigation. So again, that tow truck backing into place now as they're going to pull this out for further investigation, but the driver now in custody, and the federal authorities are now investigating what could have been a very scary situation.